telling me that you only got to learn everything for one day?
We split one lesson into 3 days, yeah. And then we're going to spend today, tomorrow, and Thursday doing 2-5. And then we're going to review those 2 sections on Friday together. All right? So let's remember what we did last week. If you were not here on Friday, it was a work day for people who still owed me something. If you had already done your online stuff and you didn't owe me anything, then it was just a free day. All right? So if you're up to par, you're good to go. You didn't miss anything. If you're still missing one of those 2 assignments, make sure you do go in there and do it. Either the symmetry or the extremas. All right? Today we're going to add in behavior. What's up? There were no notes on Friday. Thursday, then come in the basket and get it. Thursday was the 19th. All right, so number 1, is there symmetry? Could I cut this in half? Yeah, where could I do that at? Looks like right here. Almost. -3. So it is symmetry. It is symmetric. Where we have x equals -3. All right. Do we have any extremas? Remember, extremas came from turns. So as a parabola, it has a turn. Yes, it has one turn at the vertex. Where is that happening?
The negative. Positive. No, negative.
Yep, negative. Nope, -3.
3, yes, I meant to say God.
And what's the y?
Y?
Yep, what's the y? So we know the x is -3. What's the y value? Almost.
-2.
+1. Positive. Guys, stop guessing. Stop guessing. From the origin, we moved backwards 1, 2, 3. That's where x is -3, right? And then you went up 1. Okay, so we have an extrema at the point of an x is -3 and a y is +1. Is this extrema going to be a relative minimum or a relative maximum? A relative maximum. Because it's at the top. Yep. All right, number 2. Can I split this line in half and it folds over onto itself? No, I cannot. So this has no symmetry. Are there any turns to give me an extrema? No. No symmetry, and there's no extremas. Okay, symmetry means we do a vertical cut and it folds over onto itself like a mirror. Have y'all ever stood like on the edge of a mirror and like stuck your arm out, like something like that? Like if you have like a mirror on your door, have you ever like stood on the other side of it and like put your arm out? No, just me. Okay.
Never on my door.
Okay. All right. Does the third one have symmetry? Yes. Where is it happening?
In the middle. +2.
There you go. This one's +2. So this has symmetry when x is +2. Good. Does it have an extrema?
No.
Does it change direction?
Yes.
Yes. So because it changes direction, it does have an extrema. Okay? Yep, it's at this point right here. So what is that coordinate point going to be?
-2.
2, and then what's the y value? 0, because we didn't go up or down. Is this going to be a relative minimum or a relative maximum? Minimum. It's at the bottom of a dip. Relative min at the bottom. Minimums are at the bottom. The orange dot is on the bottom of the V. So it's a minimum. Okay. Number 4, can I cut this in half? Yes. Where can I do it? 0. Good. This has symmetry when x equals 0. Symmetry when x equals 0. Do I have any extremas? Yes, I have a couple, right? There's 3 of them. Good. Now, is this an extrema? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, -4. 1, 2, 3, it's 3.
It's 3.
Yeah.
That's not equal.
Alright. Is this gonna be an extrema?
It's not.
No, it's not. That's gonna be an x-intercept, right? How about this right here? Yes, what point is that?
0, 5.
0. Hold on, we went down.
0, 3.
0, -3. Because we went down. Yep. All right, and then how about this point right here? Is that an extrema? No, it's an x-intercept. How about this right here?
0.
Yes, good. What point is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have an x of 4. And then 1, 2, 3, a y of 3. So this is the point 4, 3. All right, which one of these is a relative maximum?
-4 over 3 and 4 over 3.
Good. I'm going to do relative. Relative max. This is also a relative. Come on.
Minimum.
And then 0, -3. See how it's the bottom? This is going to be a relative minimum. Okay, so this is a low point, and these are 2 maximum points. Like that. Okay. So if you missed anything last week, that's essentially what we did.
Hey, what did you say?
Relative minimum. All right, I'm trying to zoom in for some of y'all. Here we go. So are we ready for end behavior? Do you have a question about what we are doing right now, specifically with math?
No.
Okay, then we're going to wait. Thank you. Here we go. All right, end behavior describes the values of a function at the positive and negative extremes in its domain. Okay, so this one we're looking at the arrows on the ends. Okay, they're either going to go the same way or they're going to go opposite ways. Okay, so we're going to look as we go left, what's happening on the left side. And then as we go to the right, what's happening on the right side. Okay. So when up and increase, remember that's the same thing, right? Down and decrease, that means the same thing. So our first example, determine the end behavior of f of x. As x increases, does that mean my x values are getting bigger or smaller? They're getting bigger, right? Over here. These are my positive x's. As my x's get bigger on my number line, what are the y's doing? Hold on. It's pointing which way, up or down? It's pointing up. So what are my y's doing? And how do I say that with these special words today? Increases. Okay. As x decreases, which means on the left side, as my x's get smaller, when my x's get into the negative numbers, right? Where is my arrow pointing?
Decrease.
Down, so we're decreasing. This can get confusing really quickly, so if you get lost at all, please tell me. And if you're on your phones, please put them away because something really simple can get real confusing because you don't pay attention. All right, so y'all just stay with me. It's not a lot of notes. Okay, stay with me, please. All right, the one right next to it, we got some curves going, but do I care about the middle if we're looking at end behavior? No, I care about the ends and the ends only. I don't care about turns or anything in the middle. Okay? As x increases, so that's looking at the right side, right? These are my positive x values. So as x increases on the right side, what are my y's doing?
Increase.
They are going up, right? So that is increasing. Yeah, so you're gonna say left, right, up, down. Okay? So on the right side, we're going up, is what we're saying. As my x's increase, my y's also increase. Okay? Now next, as x decreases, so as we go to the left side, Okay, as we look on the left side, now see how it's pointing down? Yes. Decreases. Okay, so we'll always say as X does this, what is my Y doing? Okay, so we're going to look at the left side and the right side. Just make sure you know which order it's going into. Okay, look at that, already on the back, right? And there's a whole 3 problems back there. We got it. I know. Ready?
He did not look like you, right?
Here we go. Determine the end behavior of f of x. So, here we go. As x increases, remember that means we're moving to the right side. What was the word? Y. What is y doing?
X has increased.
So as x gets positive, my y's are also increasing. I wrote way too big. I need another line.
All right, I have a name right here.
Sorry. Okay. Now we're going to say on the left side. And so instead of saying the left side, we're going to say when my x's decrease. Okay? Because that's when my x's go into the negative values. They're getting smaller. Okay? So on the left-hand side, so as x decreases, so we're looking on the left side. What are my y's doing? They are also increasing. Right? The left side is going up. I like my arrows. And then over here, the right side was also going up. So we're not saying up, down, left, right. We're saying increase and decrease. You would get points taken off. It really wants you to use the vocab of like increase, decrease. No, the arrows just kind of help you see what's happening, and then you got to translate those arrows to increase or decrease. Okay, so like here, let's go down here. If we have here, if I'm going to the right or if I'm going up, those are both translated to what word? Those are both increasing, right? But if we have something going to the left or going down, what word are you going to use? Decreases. So if you want to put that down here as like little notes for you to know when to use those words, okay? Okay, so maybe that'll help you. So let's use that for this one right above it. Okay, so here we go. Let's do the right side first. Come on, change color for me, please. Thank you. All right. As x increases, so what side am I looking at? The left or the right? To the right. Good. As x increases, what's happening to my graph? My y increases. Good job, guys. Good. Now let's do the other side, because we have to do both sides. We always have two ends, okay? As x decreases, so we're looking on the left side now. What are my y's doing? Y increases, so they're both going up. Good. I'm happy you feel that way. Some people, this is really hard. So, good. That makes you feel better. Yeah. Yeah.
Do we get a stand for this?
Yes. Yep. All right, one more. All right, so we're going to go to the right first with my positive x values. So, As X increases, are we looking on the left side or the right side? We're looking on the right side. What are my Y's doing? Is that arrow pointing up or down? Up. So we're going to say Y's are also increasing. So on the right, stop. On the right side, we're going up. Okay? And now, on the left side, we're going where? Down. Okay, so how am I going to say left and down using our words? Decrease. I wrote too big again. As X decreases, okay, that's the left side. Y also decreases because it's going down. So if you want to draw those arrows on your graph, please do it. Okay? And then you have this nice little key on the side that shows you what those arrows mean. Okay? Just keep in mind, and this might help you also, these are X's, right? Going left or right. And the up and down is your Y's. So if you want to add that to your little, side notes to help you remember when to look at what. All right? Yes? So we're going to practice just and behavior.
Thank you.
Okay? Just and behavior. So I'm going to come stamp you. Go ahead and get Chromebooks ready. After I stamp you, you can move around. Okay, let me stamp you first, though.